What's up, YouTube? I've been meaning to put this video out, but since the death of my child's mother, I've had to lend my time to other pursuits. But I decided today to come back here. I got my NEC 2020 version here, and I want to point out a few of the mistakes that I found in it, and maybe you can leave me a message, or let me know whether or not these same mistakes are in your version of the NEC, or whether or not it's just in particular publisher that I have. So let me go ahead and start with number one. We'll start with page 684. As you can see at the top, it says Part 2, coaxial cables outside and entering buildings. At the bottom there, the last part of the paragraph is cut off. As you can clearly see, you can make out what it says, but it's still cut off nonetheless. So let's go on to the next mistake. On this one here, you can see 240.24 in the sections here. When you turn the page, you also have 240.24 around the 334 area, Article 334, and obviously that is a pretty big blooper. I don't know if anybody has noticed that yet or said anything about it. On to the next one. Here is a section on underwater audio equipment. I think that one's obvious. On to the next. The next one we're going to look at is here at Article 250. I just chose any page of 250. It wasn't one in particular for any particular reason. But as you can see, grounding is not spelled quite right. As you can see, the word grounding here is spelled without the I, without the second I. And this one here has two I's, and that's on pretty much all of the pages on grounding and bonding, going back towards the entire chapter of 250. So that's another mistake, that unless I'm doing something wrong with my spelling and there's another type of spelling that I don't know about, you guys can make me aware of. Yeah, this is obviously a mistake. Okay, on to the next one. And the last one I'm going to do for this video is on outdoor overhead conductors. I think that's supposed to be overhead conductors. I'm just using my logic on this, but overhead is something that I am not familiar with as a terminology in the electrical trade. So these mistakes are ones that I haven't seen anybody really pointing out. If you're having the same problem on in your NEC, then leave a comment below. But it makes you wonder, if this stuff is wrong, then are all the calculations right? I mean, these are some pretty big mistakes to make, in quite a few. So until I find more, I'll be back on the next episode. And until then, peace.